Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook. Lord of All. Invincibility starts from the Empress. Chapter 21. Soon, a tall golden figure walked out of the light door. It's actually a female soldier. What surprised Zhang Chen even more was that this group of female soldiers actually brought their own armor and weapons. All of them have exquisite faces. The golden tight-fitting armor outlines a perfectly proportioned figure. Judging from the figure alone, it far exceeds all the supermodels in Zhang Chen's previous life. The weapons are also very special. They are two golden short guns. Thunder and lightning are wrapped around the gun tips from time to time, making a crackling sound. Soon, 12 soldiers stood in front of Zhang Chen. The leading red-haired female soldier took the initiative to step forward and beat her chest with her right hand. Cynthia, the leader of the goddess warriors, has met the Lord. Zhang Chen was stunned for a moment. Do you have names? You know, even the legendary black dragon summoned in the morning has no name. Cynthia nodded. Back to my lord, the goddess warrior race is an immortal race, and we have been around for thousands of years. This time, we will not hesitate to give up our great strength and eternal life, and become your soldier, just to find the hope of racial reproduction. Goddess warrior. It's actually a race I've never heard of. However, no one knows how many races there are in the 10,000 races battlefield, so Zhang Chen was just surprised for a moment and then returned to normal. He tried with a smile. This lord has a talent for naming. I would like to give you a better name. What do you think? It's not that Zhang Chen has obsessive-compulsive disorder, but it's easier to remember, female 1, female 2, or, God 1, God 2. The Empress on the side finally couldn't stand it anymore. Long Yi, Long and the others probably don't think so. Cynthia was quite smart. She glanced at the giant dragon beside her and immediately understood something, and said seriously. Our name has been used for more than 10,000 years, so I won't bother you, Lord. Zhang Chen glared at the Empress, and then said regretfully. Pity. Immediately afterwards, he looked at Cynthia's attributes. Open black lens bracket Cynthia close black lens bracket. Race. Goddess warrior. Grade 1. Quality. Orange epic. Attributes. Physique 22 plus 8, spiritual power 6, soul 6, carrying 6. Combat power. 10 stars. Skills. Thunder combat body, lance master, thunder projection. Native equipment. Thunder god spear, thunder god armor. Call. Looking at the attributes and skills of the goddess warrior, Zhang Chen let out a breath and suppressed the excitement in his heart. He was really excited. It is similar to some online games in previous lives. Regardless of lord, hero, or unit, the most taboo attribute is mediocrity. With the same combat power, the more extreme the attribute, the more powerful it will be. For example, the famous military unit Golden Behemoth has given up almost all other attributes and only accumulated physical strength. This is why Golden Behemoth, also a legendary unit, is said to be able to tear apart giant dragons with his hands. The same goes for the goddess warrior. Although Cynthia's initial combat power is only 10 stars, with her 22 points of physical growth and 3 physical skills, her hand-to-hand combat ability is by no means inferior to that of the dragon. The other goddess warriors are slightly inferior, but they are all epic 2 stars. What a treasure! Zhang Chen thought for a while and said. I'll upgrade you first. He waved his hand gently, and countless rays of golden light fell on the heads of the goddess warriors. Your soldier Cynthia has been upgraded to level 2, which consumes 700 energy points. Open black lens bracket your kind, close black lens bracket. The 3-star epic troop upgrade experience is about 70% of that of the legendary dragon. The upgrade experience of 2-star epic troops is about 60% of that of the legendary dragon. A dazzling golden light flashed, and all the goddess warriors were upgraded to level 5. A total of 226,300 energy points were consumed. Immediately afterwards, Zhang Chen upgraded all the dragons to level 5, again consuming 156,000 energy points. With 170,000 energy left, Zhang Chen did not act rashly. The battlefield of all races is changing rapidly and will be redistributed according to the actual situation tomorrow. Zhang Chen yawned again. Everyone has worked very hard today. You can go and have a rest. Watching Zhang Chen leave, Cynthia suddenly turned around and said. Sisters, we have gained so much energy and been promoted to level 5 without making any achievements. This is a blasphemy against the honor of our warriors. The deputy leader named Giselle also nodded in agreement. That's right, we will go out to hunt monsters and repay the Lord's gift. The proud goddess warriors responded to the call one after another, with high morale. The Empress looked at the positive performance of the goddess warrior, nodded with satisfaction, and then left with Zhang Chen. After returning to the bedroom of the Lord's mansion, Zhang Chen first hung up the nearly 100 pieces of fine iron equipment that were no longer needed, as well as the fine iron swords that had been strengthened during this period, to the exchange. Immediately afterwards, several more purchase information were posted. Then he lay on the bed, ready to rest. But as soon as he lay down, he received a reminder from heaven. Your soldier Cynthia kills the lizard warrior and gets energy 3. Close black lens bracket. Just at this time, the Empress's voice came from the bedroom door. They're out hunting monsters. I understand, Zhang Chen nodded. With their current strength, even if they encounter the terrifying Duke just now, they can easily surround and kill him. Then, he looked at the graceful figure of the Empress and said strangely, is there anything else you can do at this late hour? The Empress curled her lips. Lord, where should I sleep? You sleep. Zhang Chen was about to say, you sleep in a private house, but suddenly realized that he seemed to have said that he would give the Empress the respect of a strong person. The environment of second-grade private houses is not unfamiliar to dogs. How about we spend the night together? This is the treatment of a lord. After saying that, Zhang Chen moved towards the bed and encouraged. Don't have any worries, just sleep on it. With my lord's character, what bad intentions can I have? There is no gentlemanly demeanor at all. The Empress rolled her eyes at Zhang Chen. Forget it, I'll make a bed on the floor and give me a quilt. Zhang Chen said happily, okay. No matter how much we respect the strong, we cannot allow the Lord to lay on the ground. Just like that, the two fell asleep one after another. Zhang Chen slept soundly, but he didn't know that the regional channel late at night was turned upside down by him. Wei Ming. Picture click to view. Wei Ming. Dirty thunder has come to the world, brothers. And it's right on the edge of my territory. Brothers, help me analyze which kind of immortal it is. I'm trembling now. There were still some night owls, but they were all blown out at once. Mu Qingxuang. It looks so scary. My territory should be far away, and there is no sense at all. Wei Ming is naturally not the only lord who is relatively close to Zhang Chen. Brother Wei Ming, I also saw it. It seems that our territories are not far apart. From now on, my little brother will hang out with you. Wei Ming, I don't even know if I can get by tonight, but you still mess with me. I don't dare to close my eyes now, for fear that once I close my eyes, my whole life will be over. Ying Yinmin, I really envy your luck. It would be great if I were nearby too. Wei Ming, Ying Yinmin, I'm offering a reward of 10,000 spirit stones. Please give me a close-up photo. Wei Ming, boss, stop making trouble, people will die. Brother Wei Ming, look, the dirty thunder has stopped. Wei Ming, it has stopped. However, this does not mean that the crisis is over. And Chusha, yes, if it is really a dark invasion, you must be careful from now on. It's gratifying. More than 10 minutes passed, but there was no reminder from heaven that the Lord had died. Just when the regional channel is about to go silent, Lord Zhang Chen consigned 126 pieces of refined iron equipment on the exchange. Consignment method: auction or fixed price. Auction time: 6 hours. Fixed price: 2,000 spirit stones. Close black lens bracket. Quote question mark question mark question mark quote. How many? 126, if I read it correctly. Iron bow. Only a second-level blacksmith shop can forge bows. Is it possible that Mr. Zhang Chen is already a second-level master? Not only bows and arrows, but also armor and other equipment, so these equipment are not forged. I was shocked. 2 books were upgraded in one day after the zone was opened. It is simply unheard of. With so many attributes and equipment, could it be that Boss Zhang Chen created a monster gathering place? Wei Ming. Excellent troops are indeed awesome. I also discovered a goblin gathering place, but I didn't dare to take action today. I don't know if there will be a chance tomorrow. Don't worry, Boss Wei Ming, you will definitely be able to see the sun tomorrow. Wei Ming, thank you for your comfort. Immediately afterwards, Zhang Chen's purchase information flooded the screen again. Lord Zhang Chen releases purchase information on the exchange. Close black lens bracket. Purchasing. Any seed bag, 1000 spirit stones bag, limited to 1 bag of each type. High quality seeds can be contacted by private message. Please note, seed, in the private message. Close black lens bracket. Purchase. Monster bait of any attribute, 10,000 spirit stones piece. Close black lens bracket. Purchasing. Any drawings, private message for price. Please note, drawings, in the private message. Close black lens bracket. Seed bag. It seems that Boss Zhang Chen has revealed the farm blueprints. This luck is so incredible. Who doesn't want something like monster bait, but it's not something that can be produced at this stage. Wei Ming. Brother Zhang Chen is so wealthy, he hardly looks like a commoner. Ying Yinmin, who has a good relationship with Zhang Chen and knows how many spiritual stones he extorted from Li Much. And Chusha. I don't know. Tushan Yuayu. I don't know either. And Chusha. Sister Fox Clan, Ying Yinmin is asking who has a good relationship with Zhang Chen. Do you have a good relationship with Zhang Chen? Wei Ming. Tomorrow's hero battle list, are you sure you can beat the Yinmin boss? Ying Yinmin. It's no use even if I'm sure. There are too many geniuses and Kryptonians in our town. The boss Lin Mo who proposed the bet should be more sure than me. Wei Ming. Bird food. Tushan Yuayu. Hey. You don't know if you don't know it, but you will be shocked when you see it. The stakes in the hero power ranking bet are already as high as 200,000 spirit stones. Wei Ming. Sure enough, no one is stupid. 60% of the gambling money beat the two big guys Lin Mo and Ying Yinmin to win the top spot. Because of the powerful hero unit, Zhang Chen didn't feel any pressure at all, so he slept until he woke up naturally the next day. When he stood up refreshed, the Empress had already disappeared. As usual, turn on the regional channel to learn about the latest current affairs. Just as he was flipping through it, a piece of news made his eyes freeze. And Chusha, an epic boss has appeared in my territory. I sincerely invite nearby lords to destroy it together. The rewards will be distributed according to everyone's contribution. Zhang Chen naturally still remembers it. Yesterday, and Chusha bought a large number of fine iron swords from him in order to destroy this epic monster. And Chusha looked confident at the beginning, but now she actually seeks cooperation in strangulation. Did there be an accident? And Chusha failed. I'm actually a little happy. I really shouldn't. Since Chusha has failed. If I take action now, it won't be considered as robbing monsters, but as helping. However, you still need to understand the specific situation first. While thinking about it, Zhang Chen called Chusha to make a video request. The video was connected quickly. If in the past, Chusha would have been ecstatic if Zhang Chen took the initiative to make a video. But now, Chusha looked haggard. Did you see the message I sent? Zhang Chen nodded, then curiously said. What happened? With your D-level Lord talent, source of power, rare heroes, and 3 teams of rare soldiers, you won't be able to take down even one epic monster, right? Normally, the combat power of a level 10 1-star epic monster is around 70 stars. With the increase in territories and heroes, Chusha's troops have a combat strength of 30 stars. With Chusha's strong tactical skills, it would be no problem to take down this epic monster. Don't mention it, Chusha said in frustration. That damn black striped tiger demon has that disguised skill. The information I saw before was false. Zhang Chen's eyes lit up. Is it more than level 10? This is great. Chusha didn't notice Zhang Chen's expression, shook her head and said. It is indeed level 10, but it is not a unit, but a level 10 epic hero. A monster hero. It can drive a squad of excellent level demons. Judging from the fighting power displayed by the demon ghost, the black striped tiger demon has at least a B-level control over it. B-level command can increase all attributes of the unit by 30%. Zhang Chen didn't know whether to say Chusha was lucky or bad. But one thing is certain. There is such a powerful monster 3 kilometers outside the territory. I really envy you. Zhang Chen sighed, Chusha rolled her eyes at Zhang Chen. I'm so annoyed. Not to mention the heavy losses I suffered this time. There is a fine iron mine near the territory. How can I upgrade to level 2 if I can't win it? Zhang Chen smiled and said, don't worry, I'll help you right away. A level 10 epic hero has as much as 200,000 kill energy alone. And Chusha's eyes burst with joy. Your territory is very close to mine. She has seen the combat power of the Centaur leader, and a team of outstanding soldiers is definitely a huge help. It's not far. Zhang Chen told the truth, it's just over 100 kilometers. 100 kilometers. And Chusha raised her voice an octave, and then said quickly. No, it's too far. And no one knows what kind of terrain this road will be like, what kind of monsters we will encounter, and what to do if danger occurs. Zhang Chen thought about it and realized what Chusha said made sense. Although his troops are a large group of epic legends, their levels are not high and they are not invincible. So he didn't finish his words. Then I'll try my best. After hanging up the video, Zhang Chen looked at his Lord panel. Energy, 223,400. Spiritual stone, 198,850. There were only 170,000 energy last night. It seems like the goddess warrior worked all night long. Seeing so much energy, Zhang Chen had some concerns in his mind. He first gave an order to Longju through the Lord's heart, Xiaoju, come here. Longju, I obey, Lord. Soon, Longju landed in the center of the territory. Zhang Chen waved his hand gently. Huge territory energy is injected into Longju's body. Consume 18,000 points of energy to upgrade your unit Longju. The current level is 6. Consume 23,800 energy points, your unit Longju is upgraded, the current level is 7. Open black lens bracket consumption, close black lens bracket. 5 upgrade halos in a row. After consuming 156,000 energy points, Longju rose from level 5 to level 10, and his body expanded at a speed visible to the naked eye. It didn't stop until it became a behemoth with a body length of 10 meters and a wingspan of 20 meters. Longju himself was shocked. Lord, are you under the spell of spiritual magic? Why are you so nice to Xiaoju all of a sudden? The Empress who had just arrived also looked at Zhang Chen with doubts on her face. It's not jealousy. I just wonder why Zhang Chen did this. Zhang Chen smiled and said, don't be afraid, Xiaoju, I just want to ride you. Open black lens bracket Dragon 9 close black lens bracket. Race, Dragon Clan. Level, 10. Quality, Golden Legend. Attributes, Physique 260, Spiritual Power 220, Soul 240, Carrying 0. Combat Power, 180 stars. Skills, Dark Breath Magic Dragon Scale Raging Heart Manned Flight. When the dragon reaches level 10, it will have one more skill, Manned Flight. Zhang Chen can finally transform into a Dragon Knight. Facing an epic hero monster, Zhang Chen must go there in person, otherwise who knows what trouble will happen. The flying troops are not only fast, but can also ignore the terrain, greatly shortening the round-trip time. And at this moment, the appearance of the epic monster also made the entire 10,086 regional channel excited. Regardless of energy, items or materials, not to mention eating meat, just drinking soup with the boss can make you gain weight. Boss and Chusha, it turns out our territories are next to each other. I will send troops over right now. I'm a little further away, but I'll be there before noon. Brothers, wait for me. Why am I so far away, a full 200 kilometers? Li Muza. Chusha, it's a pity that all my troops were wiped out by Zhang Chen. Otherwise, even if my arm is broken, thousands of mountains and rivers will definitely help you. Ying Yinmin. I was having breakfast, and I almost felt sick. The one who is close is ecstatic, the one who is far away is like mourning for his concubine. What is surprising is that there are actually 2 second-generation leaders of small families whose territories are near Chusha. And Chusha, thank you everyone. If this operation goes well, I guarantee that all the gains from this clearing operation will be distributed according to contribution. Suddenly, an unexpected person appeared. Lin Mo. Any door click to view classmate and Chusha, I wonder if I can participate. Elementary Any Gate, a one-time prop that opens a portal between the specified coordinates and the distance does not exceed 500 kilometers. Because Lin Mo had targeted Zhang Chen, his relationship with Anchusha had always been at odds. But he didn't expect that in order to get the qualification to participate in the siege of the epic monster, Lin Mo actually put down his face and took the initiative to show his kindness. He even hesitated to use a one-time precious prop, Any Door. This shows how powerful the temptation of epic monsters is. There was a moment of silence. Anchusha, I didn't expect that Senior Lin Mo's initial supplies would actually carry Any Door, which is really surprising. With Senior Lin Mo's help, the chances of winning this operation will definitely increase a lot. As a child of a big family, Anchusha was naturally not a person who acted on impulse. Wei Ming, unfortunately, my distance is too far. Also, the price of Any Door is not lower than the rare weapon talisman. Lin Mo is so heroic. Lin Mo, Brother Wei, thank you very much. For the sake of an epic hero, what does an arbitrary door mean? By the way, classmate Anchusha, when is the action scheduled? Anchusha, I checked the distances of several nearby lords, and the meeting time is set at 11:30 noon. Everyone will come to the designated coordinates by then, and we will not wait until the deadline. See here, Zhang Chen closed the regional channel. Is it 11:30? With the speed of a level 10 dragon, there is plenty of time. It's really interesting. The time when Tiandao announces the hero strength list is 12 o'clock, which is only half an hour different. Since I have enough time, I can open the treasure chest first, and then have breakfast before setting off. Soon, all the treasure boxes were placed on the ground by Zhang Chen, including the epic treasure box. Empress, I'll leave this little thing to you. The Empress chuckled, but still obeyed. As you command, Lord. You open the epic treasure chest and get Dragon Tooth Rice 100. You open the excellent treasure chest and get Any Door 1. You open. Zhang Chen smiled. As expected, the Empress's hand was red, and the items she handed out were at least of medium and high quality. Especially the Dragon Tooth Rice found in epic treasure chests. Dragon Tooth Rice, it is bred by the influence of the divine dragon's energy. Long-term consumption can greatly improve attributes and bones, and has a certain chance of triggering the star upgrade of the unit. The lower the current level of the unit, the higher the chance of star upgrade. According to the People's Education Edition 10,000 Races of Spiritual Objects record. Although legendary quality heroes and units can use Dragon Tooth Rice to slightly improve their attributes, the chance of triggering a star upgrade is very slim. Close black lens bracket. So, these Dragon Tooth Rice are mainly for myself and the Goddess Warrior. Longya Rice is 3 feet and 3 inches long, shaped like a large radish, and its whole body is as crystal clear as jade. I knocked it with my hand, and it made a sound of gold and jade. Good weight. Zhang Chen held it in his arms and weighed it. A grain of Dragon Tooth Rice weighed hundreds of kilograms. This time, 100 sticks are taken out at one go, which is 10 tons. I'll have it for breakfast today. The Empress on the side looked moved and said. This Dragon Tooth Rice has a terrifying aura, even 100 times more powerful than the 1,000-year-old ginseng, and it seems to contain a majestic aura. Zhang Chen smiled and said, the Dragon Tooth Rice contains a trace of the aura of a divine dragon. Note that it is a divine dragon, not a giant dragon. What's wrong with our dragons? Why do we have to emphasize the dragon? The mythical rank is amazing. Long Ju whispered, then drooled. Lord, I want to eat. Zhang Chen glared at Long Ju. Don't you look down on Shenlong. Don't eat what you have. Long Ju quickly apologized and smiled. Slip of the tongue, Lord, you don't remember the faults of villains. The best ingredients naturally require the simplest cooking methods. Soon, the rich Longya rice porridge was served. The spiritual energy on the porridge rises and turns into mini dragon-shaped spiritual energy, cheerful and joyful. It is worthy of being an epic spiritual creature. Zhang Chen took a deep breath. Compared to Longya rice, the spiritual food I ate yesterday is simply dog food. Eat a bowl of spiritual porridge. Zhang Chen felt a burst of heat instantly fill his body. Tip: if you take Longya rice, your physical strength will be +2 and your spiritual power will be +1. Awesome. Zhang Chen was overjoyed. Give me another bowl. Before the meal started, the goddess warriors were also summoned back by Zhang Chen through the Lord's heart. They worked all night yesterday. Although all of them are dusty, their beautiful faces are not concealed. Cynthia, the leader of the goddess warriors, said with emotion, "Our sisters deserve to receive such precious food." Deputy leader Giselle swallowed. "It's over. I haven't repaid the favor I owed the Lord before, and now I owe you a bigger favor." Zhang Chen also figured out the connections of this group of goddess warriors. Although they have been around for thousands of years, they have always remained indifferent to the world and maintained their pure nature. On the premise of keeping their loyalty, they must repay their kindness and pay their debts. Zhang Chen's care actually made them feel burdened. It is worth mentioning that the deputy leader Giselle has blonde hair and her appearance is 90% similar to the model with the same name in her previous life. Of course, the goddess warrior is superior in both temperament and figure. Eat with confidence, I'll need your help later. After breakfast, Zhang Chen took the Empress and the two goddess warrior leaders onto Long Ju's back. Set off. Currently, the manned flight skill can only carry 4 people. After synchronizing the news in the regional channel with Meng Tian, Ying Yinmen frowned. It's 11:30 at noon, time is a bit tight. With the speed of Xian Qin Tiang, I hope it's not too late. Meng Tian smiled and said, "Your Highness, don't worry. 11:30 is just the time for them to gather. Even if they arrive first, an epic monster will be enough for them to conquer for a while, and then we will come out to clean up the mess." Ying Yinmen was a little confused. If the battle has already started for the lords that Anchusha spent so much effort to summon, wouldn't it be a bit awkward for us to grab monsters again? Meng Tian fondly touched Ying Yinmen's hair. "My good highness, you should know the origin of the name, Dragon Kingdom." Ying Yinmen proudly said, "I know, because my father is the ancestral dragon." That's right, Meng Tian, the legendary lord, has eyes full of fanaticism. As His Highness, looking at Dragon Kingdom and even the entire Blue Star, is there anything that His Highness dare not do or cannot do? Besides, the battlefield of all races is originally about the weak and the strong is respected. If His Highness is really feeling sorry, just give them some compensation when the time comes. Anyway, Your Highness is not short of those millions of spiritual stones. Ying Yinmen was right when he thought about it. Okay, then give them some spiritual stones to compensate. Iron Eagle Rui is a famous combined unit of Xian Qin. The Immortal Qin Iron Eagle and the Flying Knight are both outstanding units, and when combined they form the Iron Eagle Warrior, an epic unit. The two Flying Knights gave up their mounts. "Sister Meng, let's leave now." "Good, Wei Ming yawned. "Damn it, you're on alert." "Master, I haven't slept all night, but it's calm and nothing happened." "Not just me, all the lords are safe and sound." With dark circles under his eyes, he ordered the rare heroes under his command. "Iwa, summon all the troops in the territory. Let's conquer the medium-sized goblin camp. Today, even if the Japanese lord fights for his life, he must capture the iron ore." The human heroine with a curvy figure said solemnly. "Yes, Lord." Then he took the order and left. Wei Ming looked at the heroine's graceful figure and swallowed. "If I treat Eva as my ancestor on this day, I will almost become Li Muche's licking dog." But the favorability level has only increased by 4 points. When will it reach 90 points? Half an hour later, Wei Ming led the territorial army to the goblin camp. But the scene before him shocked him. The goblin camp was devastated and littered with corpses. The heroine Iwa looked at it for a moment and said solemnly, "Lord, there is dark energy remaining at the scene. Moreover, this battle happened just 10 minutes ago. The goblin camp did not form any decent resistance at all. It was a one-sided massacre." Dark energy. One-sided massacre. Wei Ming suddenly thought of something and was horrified. Dark invasion. "This is the dark invasion event last night." He screamed. "Alert! This terrifying dark race must be nearby." Finished. Wei Ming took a photo and sent it to the regional channel. Wei Ming. Photo click to view. Wei Ming. Brothers nearby, be careful. This is the work of the dark race that invaded last night. Wei Ming. Attention, this is not a drill, this is not a drill. Zhang Chen, who was browsing the regional channels boredly on Long Ju's back, was suddenly startled. Why does this photo look so familiar? Damn it, wasn't this just now? When they were on their way, they happened to encounter a medium-sized goblin camp. Anyway, there was plenty of time, so Zhang Chen let Long Ju lower his height and casually sprayed a few puffs of dragon breath. After all, these are all energy and spirit stones. How come I have become a dark race? A photo of Wei Ming made the nearby lords tremble with fear. But Zhang Chen, the instigator, was at ease and content at the moment. Long Ju flew extremely fast, with strong wind blowing on his face. Zhang Chen's strength was average, so he had no choice but to hug the Empress' slender waist from behind, and was able to stabilize his figure. Wei Ming, the second-generation leader, is not bad. At least he is benevolent and righteous, but his brain is a bit awkward. After having dragon tooth rice, Zhang Chen no longer looked down on ordinary food. Now that I have nothing to do, I simply strengthen all the hundreds of fast food I brought with me into primary spiritual food, and put them on the exchange for a unit price of 200 spiritual stones. That's all. One dragon and 4 others were running at lightning speed and did not encounter any troublesome monsters along the way. 2 hours later. Upgrade. Consumption of 18,000 energy, your level increases, currently level 10. Finally reached level 10. Zhang Chen immediately put on the epic level ghost armor, which greatly increased his strength. I looked at the time, it was just 11 o'clock. At East. Based on the photo Chusha had sent, he quickly found the black striped tiger monster. The tiger demon is 8 meters long, surrounded by demonic aura, exuding a terrifying aura. The place where the black striped tiger demon is entrenched is a canyon, which is the only way to the other side of the mountain range. No wonder Chusha was anxious. If this tiger monster is not eliminated, the map on the other side of the mountain range will be unexplorable. Open black lens bracket black striped tiger demon close black lens bracket. Race. Monster. Level. 11. Quality. Orange epic. Combat power. 115. Heroic dominance. Ghost B. Skills. Working for the tiger. Black tiger takes out the heart. Stealth attack. It is indeed a B-level ruler. It is not a level 10 hero, but a level 11 hero. The hero's attributes are about 50% stronger than those of the same level of troops, so the combat power of this tiger monster is as high as 115 stars. When Zhang Chen saw the tiger demon also saw Zhang Chen. Roar. It seems that it has not yet refined its crossbones and cannot speak. But anyone can understand the meaning in its eyes. The little human is here to die again. At this time, Long Ju's huge body fell from the sky and said loudly, "Lord, I found your lover." Zhang Chen shouted. "What nonsense are you talking about?" Long Ju quickly changed his words. "I mean, Lord Chusha has been found. She is 2 kilometers to the west, and nearly 1,000 troops have been gathered around her." Zhang Chen nodded and then said to several subordinates, "Let's go together and fight quickly." He had no intention of meeting Chusha. After all, the hero strength list will be open soon, and he also wants to make a lot of money in the gambling game. I have known Chusha for many years, and this girl is relatively reliable. But at this moment, a large group of unreliable lords gathered around her. Cynthia suddenly said, "Lord, can you hand over this tiger monster to me and Giselle?" "Just you two." Zhang Chen had some doubts. Although the strength and combat effectiveness of the goddess warriors far exceed those of the same level of soldiers, after all, the level difference is too big. All right. However, seeing Cynthia insisting, Zhang Chen still nodded and said, 10 minutes, I'll give you 10 minutes. If the battle cannot be resolved in 10 minutes, I will let the Empress take action. Cynthia, thank you, Lord. The 2 leaders of the goddess warriors erupted with terrifying power of thunder and lightning, and even their eyes turned blue. Thunder battle body. Boom. Their bodies were blasted out like cannonballs, and for a while the ground was cracked and dust was flying. The black striped tiger demon was confused at this moment. When Long Ju just landed on the ground, his eyes were fixed. What did it see? Dragon. Judging from his body shape, he looks like he's not at a low level. After the 2 goddess warriors broke out, the black striped tiger demon felt that her brain was shut down for an instant. What kind of race is this, and why is it physically stronger than this demon race? There was no time for it to think. Roar. In a hurry. Its mouth was open to the extreme, and the mouth was dark, like the entrance to hell. 12 demon ghosts rushed out and stood in front of the tiger demon. They have ferocious expressions and come from different races. There are humans, monsters, dwarves, and even a giant whale warrior from the deep-sea tribe. Zilla, the 5-meter-tall giant whale warrior, the demonic ghost, was smashed into a black mist by Cynthia. It struggled to recover its body, but a trace of lightning power seemed like its nemesis. In the end, the demon had no choice but to dissipate, with a relieved smile on its face. Your soldier Cynthia kills the demon, excellent, and you gain energy 10,000 and spirit stone 800. Close black lens bracket. Instant kill. Seeing this, the tiger demon was finally frightened. Because the giant dragon that exuded a terrifying aura hadn't moved its claws yet. Where to run? Seeing the tiger demon trying to escape, Giselle shouted and chased after him. Her combat power rating is only 58 stars, but her physical strength is as high as 134, which is on par with this epic tiger monster. Boom! Giselle and the tiger demon collided without any fancy, flying backwards for tens of meters at the same time, leaving a deep wound on the forehead of the black-striped tiger demon. The two creatures, whose sizes differed by dozens of times, were evenly matched. Giselle also felt uncomfortable, but she became more and more courageous as she fought. Zhang Chen sighed. Watching the goddess warriors fight is really stress-relieving. Maybe this is the beauty of violence. No matter how strong Giselle is, she is still only a 5th-level soldier and is gradually falling behind. Fortunately, it was very quick. Cynthia then eliminated all the demons, and together with Giselle, they surrounded and killed the tiger demon. A few minutes later, your soldier Giselle kills the black-striped tiger demon, epic hero, and you gain energy 220,000, spirit stone 30,000, and epic hero order 1. Close black lens bracket. Heroic order. Zhang Chen, who was originally careless, suddenly exclaimed. Although only one item exploded. But the value of this item is comparable to 10 epic treasure chests. Because if you open 1,000 treasure chests, you may not be able to get a hero order of the same level. In addition to the epic hero order, a total of 320,000 energy and nearly 40,000 spirit stones were obtained in this battle. It's not worth traveling so far. Zhang Chen waved his hand, and the huge body of the tiger demon disappeared. Unlike the dark races, the corpses of the demon race are covered with treasures. Fortunately, no matter how large the items stored in the Lord's space are, they only occupy one space. After packing up the trophies, Zhang Chen felt comfortable. Xiaoju, return. With 1 dragon and 4 people, it takes no more than 10 minutes from arrival to the end of the battle. On Long Ju's back, Zhang Chen couldn't help but sigh. It goes so smoothly, I always feel like I'm here to restock. Long Ju interjected. Lord, do you need to tell Lord and Chusha? She is probably still studying how to defeat this tiger monster. Need not. Why? Because I am Lei Feng. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Long Ju no longer paid attention to the gossip. Zhang Chen opened the exchange. The hero strength list will be announced soon. He also wanted to put pressure on himself at the last moment. Zhang Chen left for half an hour. 12 huge iron eagles fell on the battlefield. Ying Yinmin looked at the empty battlefield and said doubtfully. Sister Meng, the coordinates you calculated are right here. Meng Tian jumped off the iron eagle, looked around, and suddenly his expression changed. No, someone got there first. Ying Yinmin was also shocked. Could it be that classmate and Chusha took action in advance? It doesn't look like it. Meng Tian doubted. Looking at the battlefield traces, there was no large group of people involved in the battle. Besides, if he is really a level 10 monster hero, his combat power is probably above 100 stars. How can a group of new lords be wiped out so quickly? Ying Yinmin's imagination was wide open. Is it possible that the tiger demon was scared away by the crowd? Just as Meng Tian was about to say something, she suddenly turned around. Somebody is coming. Soon, dozens of lords and thousands of heroic soldiers appeared at the entrance of the valley. And Chusha was stunned when she saw Ying Yinmin and the majestic Iron Eagle warrior. Are you, Lord Ying Yinmin? In the list of town lords, everyone has an avatar. It is not surprising that Ying Yinmin, a man of great influence, is recognized at a glance. After all, he was here to grab monsters, so Ying Yinmin felt a little lacking in confidence. I'm Ying Yinmin, hello everyone. Lin Mo on the side changed his expression after seeing clearly the traces of the battle in front of him. The boss has great skills and is worthy of being the winner of Xianqin. So many of our lords have worked tirelessly to gather here just for this epic hero. But I didn't expect that you would get there first. Ying Yinmin. This situation. Ying Yinmin is simply speechless. Although she did prepare to grab the monster, she didn't get it. It was like this when I came here. If you don't believe me, there's nothing I can do about it. Lin Mo's eyes flashed with anger. In order to participate in the annihilation of the epic monster, he did not hesitate to spend a precious any door. Now the opponent just wants to steal the monster, and they won't admit it. Fortunately he still has sense. It's boring to say that, Mr. Ying Yinmin. On the battlefield of all races, the strong are respected. If you grab it, grab it. I didn't say anything. Ying Yinmin was already depressed. Now that he was being squeezed, he narrowed his eyes. If you didn't rob it, you didn't rob it. What does it have to do with me whether you say anything or not? When Enchusha saw this, she quickly said, everyone values harmony. This encirclement and suppression operation was based on distribution based on contribution. Student Ying Yinmin robbed it because of his ability. Quote. Ying Yinmin was speechless. Sudden, the second-generation leader of a small family shouted. Do you dare to do it or not? Is this how Qin Shihuang educates future generations? And Chusha's expression changed and she shouted, don't talk nonsense. Unfortunately it's still too late. If you dare to be disrespectful to His Majesty, you will be killed. Meng Tian gave a soft drink, and his body turned into a stream of light, and one person rushed towards the thousands of troops on the opposite side. What are you doing? Ying Yinmin, take care of your heroes. Holy shit, a hero rushes up on his own. Is this looking for death? Everyone has something to say. Sister Meng, don't kill anyone. No one expected that a hero would suddenly take action, but it seemed like he was acting spontaneously. The scene immediately echoed with exclamations one after another. What's even more shocking is Meng Tian's combat prowess. She formed the yin and yang seal on her hand and patted forward gently. Yin Yang Aki Mudra. Terrifying scarlet spiritual energy waves surged out. Dozens of soldiers and an elite hero blocking the way of the Lord flew out at the same time, their bodies twisted, and they could not survive. Fortunately, Ying Yinmin spoke up in time. After killing dozens of soldiers with one move, Meng Tian waved his hand lightly in the frightened eyes of the second-generation leader. This is just a lesson. Be thankful that my lady is kind, otherwise you would have broken your neck. Stab. The Lord's arms fell off, and the cuts were as smooth as mirrors. Yesterday Zhang Chen broke someone's arm, today I'll break both of yours. Ying Yinmin spread his hands and said kindly, classmate, please go to the hospital to pick up your arm after it returns to the main world. Be careful to keep the invoice for medical expenses. Ask for the one from Huang Lian, and then ask me to reimburse you. Meng Xian's ferocity shocked all the lords. They gasped and took 3 steps back. Hiss, what a terrifying hero. Instant kill. Zhang Hao is about the same strength as me. Doesn't that mean that if she angers the boss Ying Yinmin, she can send a hero to destroy my territory? As expected of the winner of Xianqin and the descendant of the first queen, what kind of hero is this? It must be excellence. The second-generation leader named Zhang Hao was shaking all over, both in pain and out of fear. He didn't dare to speak out any more wild words, so he could only vent. Zhang Chen, look at your great start. Why are you cutting your arm when you have nothing to do? And Chusha was unhappy. What does this have to do with Zhang Chen? Ying Yinmin also agreed. It does have nothing to do with classmate Zhang Chen. Sudden, Lin Mo screamed, ah, my spirit stone. Then quickly opened the exchange. Bet content. The hero is at the top of the power list, the winner takes all. If multiple people win, the prize pool will be divided according to the betting ratio. Close black lens bracket. Bet status. 200,000 spirit stones to buy Lin Mo yourself to win the top spot. Note, buy and leave. Close black lens bracket. Buy it and leave it, buy it and leave it. Lin Mo muttered to himself absent-mindedly. The slow response is still strange. Boss Lin Mo, what's going on? But those who reacted quickly all cried out in surprise. Hurry up, hero battle list. In less than half an hour, the hero strength list will be announced. The betting market was locked 20 minutes before the rankings were released. There are still a few minutes left. Hurry up and place your bets. Bet? What bet? You idiot. The hero who defeated the Yinmen boss is so strong that he has already been appointed to the top of the list. You'll know just by looking at Boss Lin Mo's reaction. I brought 50,000 spiritual stones this time, and I defeated the Yinmen boss with all of them. Everyone went crazy. No one paid any attention to Zhang Hao, who had just had his arms cut off. Wrong. It should be said that Zhang Hao didn't care about the pain in his arms and quickly pressed all the spirit stones on Ying Yinmen. Even the epic boss who had never been masked was forgotten by the lords. There are sober people too. With so many of us buying and winning against Big Brother Yinmen, the odds are probably ridiculously low. But such comments were quickly drowned out. You're stupid. Even if the odds are 10%, it's equivalent to a time deposit with a stable return of 10%. It's a guaranteed profit without losing money. It's better if you don't buy it. Right. The originally tense battlefield suddenly felt like a vegetable market, and even the air was filled with the smell of copper. Faced with this situation, Ying Yinmen was also dumbfounded. Meng Tian was silent for a moment and apologized in a low voice. It's all my fault. Your Highness cannot make money in the hero battle list. Please forgive me. Sister Meng is serious. Ying Yinmen waved her hand quickly. The income from 1 million spiritual stones is not enough for my daily pocket money. I just think it would be more fun to shock these guys if I win the top spot like a dark horse. Now they're in shock. Meng Tian feels at ease now. At this time, Lin Mo finally came to his senses, and Nan now muttered to himself. I still have 300,000 spirit stones, and I was planning to raise my bet in the last few seconds. Moreover, with the reputation of my Kamigawa Lin family, I may not be able to rack up huge debts and borrow hundreds of thousands of spirit stones. If you win Yin Man with all the bets, even if you can't make a profit this time, you won't lose too much. Thinking of this, he quickly opened his address book without caring about the embarrassment. Lin Mo, Brother Wei, can you lend me 100,000 spiritual stones as a guarantee in the name of my Kamigawa Lin family? The minutes passed quickly. The betting board is locked. No new bets will be accepted. There are still 20 minutes left before Tiandao releases the rankings. Dozens of lords present were also satisfied. To their surprise, the odds of winning Yinmen were as high as 28%. Think about it too. After all, they only have dozens of lords and limited financial resources. Moreover, their crazy bets naturally increased the odds of Lin Mo and other lords. When the odds are high, some people like to use small things to make big gains. Although I failed to encircle and suppress the epic hero, the time deposit with a steady profit of 28% is considered a worthwhile trip. Haha, speaking of it, I have to thank the goddess of early summer for organizing this siege, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get first-hand information. In other words, thank you to Brother Zhang Hao for angering Mr. Ying Yinmen. Haha, how much did Brother Wang press? No more, just 80,000 spirit stones. I really envy Brother Wang for his wealth, I only have 40,000 spiritual stones. Someone pointed at the betting situation on the betting board and laughed loudly. Ha ha ha, look, everyone, someone actually suppressed Zhang Chen's 10,100 spirit stones. He couldn't have pressed it himself. Is he confident in his hero's fighting power? HMPH, this is the blind confidence brought about by the lack of information. Zhang Chen may have a rare hero in addition to his outstanding troops. It's not Zhang Chen's fault. If I hadn't seen the fighting power of Yinmen's boss hero, he might have succeeded in stealing the chicken. Lin Mo sarcastically said, haha, even if he doesn't win against the Yin Man boss, that kid Zhang Chen is just overestimating his abilities. Now that things have come to an end, I've just shown my cards. I am an outstanding hero, otherwise I would not have been stupid enough to give myself 200,000 spiritual stones. As he spoke, Lin Mo felt heartbroken. Someone whispered. Boss Lin Mo is an outstanding hero and he is ashamed of himself. Could it be that Boss Yin Man is really an epic hero? Hiss, on Long Ju's back, Zhang Chen almost fell off in excitement. He knows that before any gambling market is locked, there will inevitably be an influx of large amounts of gambling money. But I didn't expect there to be so many. According to the rules, if no one puts him at the top of the list, as long as he presses one spirit stone, he can monopolize millions of spirit stones in the gambling pool. But to be on the safe side, he still pressed himself for 10,000 spiritual stones in the last few seconds. Facts have proved that what he did was right, and someone actually suppressed him. But, after getting excited, Zhang Chenyu said strangely, "Who pressed the other 100 spirit stones?" Didi. A friend sent a message. "It's Anchusha. Could it be that this girl cost him 100 spiritual stones?" Anchusha. Zhang Chen, I am organizing an army to defeat the epic boss. It is not convenient for video, so I can only send messages. Zhang Chen. I understand. I'm flying in the sky, so it's not convenient for me to video. Anchusha. Zhang Chen, you beat yourself to the top of the list by 10,000 spiritual stones. There is no need to hide it anymore. Zhang Chen. Yes, I pressed it myself. Anchusha. I don't want to pour cold water on you, but, alas, your spiritual stone may be wasted. Zhang Chen naturally doesn't know what happened after he left. Hearing what Anchusha said, although Zhang Chen was confident in himself, he was still curious. Zhang Chen. What's wrong? So Lin Mo's hero is of a very high level. Lin Mo also participated in the crusade, and he knew this. Anchusha. It is indeed very high. Lin Mo is an outstanding hero, but what is even more shocking is Ying Yinmen. Zhang Chen. What happened to Ying Yinmen? Anchusha. She stole our epic boss. Zhang Chen. Immediately afterwards, Anchusha then described the horror of Meng Tian. Anchusha. Her hero is at least outstanding, and may even be epic. Unfortunately, what happened just now happened so fast that I didn't have time to take a video. Anyway, be mentally prepared. Zhang Chen. You won't also suppress Ying Yinmen, right? Anchusha. Of course, wouldn't it be stupid not to invest? I have invested all 500,000 spirit stones, and the 28% regular income is equivalent to 140,000 spiritual stones in vain. In fact, I am quite happy to think about it. Zhang Chen. Anchusha. What's wrong? Zhang Chen. No, it's nothing. He finally understood why millions of spirit stones poured into the gambling pool at the last minute. This Ying Yin man is really my god of wealth. Having outstanding heroes, even epic heroes. It seems that Ying Yinmen is not an ordinary winner's son, but probably a direct lineage. Thinking of this, Zhang Chen gave an instruction to Anchusha. Zhang Chen. In early summer, the day after tomorrow is the third day of the opening of the zone. The Lord can go back and forth to Blue Star once. After you return to Blue Star, find out the details of Ying Yinmen. Zhang Chen. Besides, go home and ask your mother for some money. Anchusha. Well, I would have checked if you didn't tell me. As for the spirit stones, including what I earned this time, I have enough on hand for the time being. Zhang Chen. You are so cute. Anchusha. Close the chat interface. If he is really an epic hero, he is still a bit of a threat to the Empress. The main reason is that I haven't seen this hero fight with my own eyes, so it's hard to judge her combat power. Thankfully Chu Sha provided this information, otherwise it would have easily capsized in the gutter. In this case, Zhang Chen patted the Empress' waist. Upgrade. The Empress suddenly tensed up and said in embarrassment. If you want to be hugged, then hug her well. If you move your hands or feet again, just hug Cynthia. The words just fell. A strong golden halo rose. Consume 47,600 energy to upgrade your hero queen, currently level 7. Close black lens bracket. Consume 60,800 energy to upgrade your hero queen, currently level 8. Close black lens bracket. Consume 75,600 energy to upgrade your hero queen, currently level 9. Close black lens bracket. Consume 92,000 energy to upgrade your hero queen, currently level 10. Close black lens bracket. After reaching level 10, the Empress's combat power increased greatly, officially breaking through 200 stars. Zhang Chen's face was full of pain and he said in the Empress's ear. 270,000 energy. He is indeed a legendary hero. Empress, this trip is equivalent to everyone working for you in vain. After seeing that the combat effectiveness of the goddess warriors far exceeded those of the same level of troops, Zhang Chen originally planned to upgrade the goddess warriors first. 300,000 energy is enough for all goddess warriors to reach level 7. But Anchusha's words made him change his mind. He is bound to win the millions of spirit stones in the gambling pool. With these millions of spirit stones, Zhang Chen can even try to build the Empress' own epic military building, Tianyan Pavilion. The upgraded Empress was stunned for a moment, and then she realized that she had misunderstood. She suddenly remembered that the action she took just now was called forward shaking, in the Lord's words. I'm sorry, Lord, I thought that the Lord was a prostitute. How rude. Zhang Chen sighed. It doesn't matter. Next time I have a similar forward shake, just don't misunderstand me again. After saying that, Zhang Chen patted the Empress' waist again as if to demonstrate. The Empress blushed and agreed. Not anymore. Not anymore. Dee. The friend information prompt sounded again. This time it was actually a little fox. We had a good cooperation last time, so the little fox became Zhang Chen's second best friend. Tushin Yueyu. Brother Zhang Chen, Yueyu suppressed 100 spiritual stones from you in the last few seconds, and then found out that someone actually suppressed 10,000 spiritual stones from you. Tushin Yueyu. Tell the truth, is Yueyu underweight? Zhang Chen was furious. It's actually this little fox. Zhang Chen. Why are you pressing me down? Are your hands weak? You're not pressing down less, but you're pressing too much. It's better if you don't press me down. The little fox pressed 100 spirit stones, which is equivalent to sharing 1% of his income. Tu Shan Yueyu. U.U.Act.AC. Zhang Chen laughed angrily. Zhang Chen, you're not stupid. Tu Shan Yueyu. Brother Zhang Chen is so confident. In addition to outstanding soldiers, do you also have outstanding heroes? Before Zhang Chen could answer, the little fox changed the topic. Tushin Yueyu. Oh my god, Brother Zhang Chen, please watch the regional channel. A suspected epic hero appears. Tushin Yueyu. Yueyu is really weak, why are you pressuring me? Wow, 100 spiritual stones are wasted. Zhang Chen turned on the regional channel and took a look, then said something to the little fox. Zhang Chen, are you so hopeless? The enemy is here, you must be a traitor. Tushin Yueyu. Humph, Yueyu is 10 years old and an adult. She will not be a traitor. Zhang Chen complained. Are you 10 years old? That's great. In the regional channel. Damn it, why did the odds of winning against Yinmin suddenly drop to 28%? Ha ha ha, you bunch of bastards, I'm with big brother Ying Yinmin right now. You haven't seen how awesome the hero Ying Yinmin is. It's amazing. I killed dozens of soldiers with one move. It's a pity that the incident happened suddenly and I didn't have time to turn on the video. Anyway, the betting pool is locked. The lords who had seen Meng Tian take action no longer had any worries and started showing off in the group chat. But after all, there were only dozens of lords present, while there were nearly 1,000 lords in the town. Such an act of causing hatred was naturally sprayed all over the body. You are so proud. You villain is so proud. It's great to win a bet, but lose a bet in the crematorium. We also have Boss Lin Mo. Since Boss Lin Mo dares to propose a bet, he must be very confident in himself. Yes, Boss Lin Mo will win. This time it was embarrassing. Lin Mo was afraid of being drowned in spit, so he didn't dare to say a word. Someone reacted. Wei Ming. Okay Lin Mo, you are borrowing 100,000 spirit stones from me just to defeat the boss Yinmin. I lend you the spirit stones with good intentions, but you didn't tell me such important information. Lin Mo. Brother Wei, be careful what you say. Don't forget that I still owe you money. Wei Ming. Brother Lin, don't be surprised. I made a blunder for a moment, and you don't remember the villain's fault. Lin Mo. It's easy to talk. Mu Qingshuang. Oh, the uncle is the one who owes money. The world is really in decline. A gambling game involving millions of spiritual stones has never been so lively on the regional channel. Messages popped up one after another, and were instantly overwhelmed by the follow-up messages. Just like that, 20 minutes passed quickly. 10, 9, 8. A good deed lord started a countdown in the regional channel. It made Zhang Chen a little nervous. The following is the announcement of the ranking of the hero power list. Different from the Upgrade 1 ranking, the hero's combat power ranking is announced in a centralized manner, so the scene is naturally more grand. I saw the common characters on the battlefields of all races, the size of which were acres, all in golden color, appearing above the 1,000-meter-high fog of war, which was shocking. And in the eyes of all lords, the list is facing them. Number 100 on the hero power list, Lord Wang Jia, Hero Andrew, rewarded with exquisite treasure chest 1, reputation 1. Number 99 on the hero power list, Lord Li Shuang. Damn it, it really should be announced from the back to the front. It is said that thousands of years ago, the list was announced starting from the first place. Unfortunately, later on, Tiandao seemed to have learned this bad habit from human variety shows. It's not Tiandao's fault. If the announcement starts from the top, will you still read the rest? That's right, but does Heavenly Dao also need traffic? You don't need traffic, but if you don't read the rankings announced by Tiandao, Tiandao will be very embarrassed. I see. Wait patiently, one will be announced in 1 second. We will soon be in the top 10. Wang Jia. Ha ha ha, I'm in the top 100, a little bit of prestige. That's a lot of prestige. Another crazy one. If you can enter the top 100, your performance may not be as good as him. Tiandao only ranks, and does not announce specific combat power, attributes, or even grades. This is very humane. After all, these are the biggest secrets of a lord. Once leaked, they can easily be targeted by opponents. Less than 2 minutes, 11 to 100 people have been announced. Although the items are all high-quality treasure chests, the reputation rewards are different. Number 10 on the hero power list, Lord Wei Ming, Hero Eva, reward rare treasure box 1, reputation 20. Wei Ming. There are so many big guys in our town, but my rare hero is only ranked 10th. But fortunately, I entered the top 10 and won a rare treasure box. Mu Qingxuang. Congratulations. It is completely different from the earth where Zhang Chen lived in his previous life. Blue Star has powerful royal families such as Xianqin, Sheng Tang, and Ming dynasties, and below that there are countless thousand-year-old lords and family heads, so the degree of centralization is not high. As a result, most of the resources are controlled by the lord families, and the military is getting poorer and poorer. Mu Qingxuang, a military lieutenant, was nothing more than an elite hero. Lin Mo, 10th place is pretty good, so what if I place 2nd place? It's also a rare treasure chest. Wei Ming. At least it has a high reputation. Strange, why the 9th place hasn't been announced yet. Is your main course taught by a music teacher? I didn't even know the time between the top 10 would be extended appropriately. It makes sense. The top 10 should have some ranking, so the famous people should stay for a while. Soon, the glory belonging to Wei Ming faded away, and a new line of golden characters appeared. 9th place on the hero combat power list, Lord Tushan Yuyu Tianyu Clan Hero Hardcore, rewarded with rare treasure box 1, reputation 30. Close black lens bracket. Damn it, is this Fox Clan sister so strong? I always thought she was a cute girl. She is indeed a cute girl, but she is also a boss. A cute boss. Tushan Yuyu. Uori, I put 100 spirit stones on myself, now I'm really at a loss. Zhang Chen. You suppressed yourself too. How many people did you suppress? Complaints are complaints, but Zhang Chen was still a little surprised. This little fox is actually a rare hero. And Chusha, the only daughter of Donghai City Lord and Luoxi, is nothing more than a rare hero. 8th on the hero power list, Lord and Chusha. The top 10 are announced in sequence. Not surprisingly, except for Tushan Yuyu, the top 10 are all well-known second-generation leaders. But the accident still happened. Just when the 3rd place was announced. 3rd place on the hero combat power list, Lord Lin Mo, Hero Garcia, rewarded with rare treasure chest 1, reputation 100. Close black lens bracket. After a moment of dead silence. Lin Mo, 3rd place. How can I be 3rd place? Isn't Mr. Lin Mo an outstanding hero? Holy crap, our town actually hides another lord with an outstanding hero. Hidden Dragon and Crouching Tiger. Generally speaking, in the hero power list, a rare hero is enough to become the top of the novice town. Wei Ming. I'm a little excited. I really want to know who the boss is. And Chusha. Hurry, the 2nd place will be announced soon. Tushan Yuyu. the second place won't be brother Zhang Chen, right? Lin Mo. Girl, are you kidding me? Ying Yinmin. Two outstanding heroes appeared in a novice town. Jiangnan province is indeed full of talents. Lin Mo. Brother Ying Yinmin, please stop making fun of us. Compared with Longzhou, our Jiangnan province's background is far inferior. Ying Yinmin. It's already very good. Not everyone in Longzhou is as strong as me. The time interval between third place and second place has once again lengthened. Sudden. Look, the second place is announced. I want to see who the big boss is, hiding so deeply. Everyone looked up. After seeing the line of golden characters shining in the sky, everyone was shocked. Second in the hero combat power list, the Lord wins Yinmin, the hero receives sweetness, and is rewarded with a rare treasure chest 1 and a reputation 100. Close black lens bracket. Quote. 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 There was silence for 10 seconds. The first one to jump out was actually not Ying Yinmin. Lin Mo. Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. I have seen with my own eyes the strength of that hero Ying Yinmin. My outstanding hero is definitely no match. How could she not be number 1? Lin Mo is going crazy. A small half of his net worth overshadowed his own, and a large half of his net worth overshadowed Ying Yinmin's. He even owed hundreds of thousands of spiritual stones in foreign debt. Not only Lin Mo, but also the lord who defeated Yin Man all collapsed. My spirit stone. All my belongings. I can't live anymore. The person who suppressed Lin Mo suddenly felt a lot more comfortable. Although I also lost everything, you lost everything. That's right. Where is the villain who just got his way? Win the second place, Mr. Yinmin. Who is the first place? Is there any royal descendant hanging around in our novice town? Quick, look through the list of lords and see if there are others named Zhu, Li, or Ying. If not, Exenweiluo will do. Exenweiluo, let's forget it. Look at how our dragon kingdom has been bullied by the Sakura kingdom in the 7th heaven. Soon someone noticed something special. Why does the name Meng Tian sound familiar? Meng Tian, Meng Tian. Oh my god, the sister of Meng Tian, the quasi-mythical lord of Xianqin, is called Meng Tian. What are you dreaming about? That senior Meng Tian is a legendary lord. He is a figure enshrined in the immortal palace of immortal Qin. He has appeared many times in history textbooks. How can he become a hero? I didn't say they were the same person, I just said they had the same name. Wei Ming. I'm off topic, have you found the top boss? No, it's really annoying. The gap between second place and first place is longer. Everyone was scratching their heads and ears anxiously. Ying Yinmin is still well informed. Ying Yinmin, please be quiet and let Tiandao announce it as soon as possible. Tiandao is sometimes like a computer program. The more heated the discussion, the slower the announcement will be, because he is leaving time for everyone to discuss. Wei Ming, don't be discouraged if you win the Yin Man boss. Ying Yinmin, disheartened. Haha, it's just a treasure chest of excellence. I just find it interesting. Really. After everyone stopped discussing, the list in the sky belonging to Ying Yinmin slowly faded away. Instead, there was a new line of golden characters. The first one appears. First place on the hero combat power list, Lord Zhang Chen, hero Empress, rewarded with an outstanding treasure chest 1 and reputation 200. Close black lens bracket. The dazzling golden top of the sky made everyone subconsciously open their mouths. The originally bustling regional channel suddenly fell into deathly silence. The weird thing is, Zhang Chen's name only stayed in the sky for half a minute, and then quickly faded away. Only then did everyone react. Wait, why is this gone? I even wonder if I saw it wrong. Someone smiled bitterly and said, no one is discussing it, Tiandao feels like it's being left out. It's not that everyone doesn't discuss it, but how can we discuss it? Zhang Chen is at the top of the list. This is too exaggerated. He is a civilian. It turns out that Zhang Chen pressed those 10,000 spirit stones himself. Could it be that Zhang Chen is really a descendant of the Zhang family in the provincial capital? Even the Zhang family in the provincial capital would not be so generous as to come up with an epic hero order. Who said it must be an epic hero? This time it is the hero power list, not the hero quality list. Maybe his hero level is high. Don't forget, He has a team of outstanding centaurs, and they can obtain energy very quickly. Slow. Right, Empress. This hero has such a domineering name. In the history of Blue Star, only the head of the Wu family in the fifth heaven, with the sun and moon in the sky, dared to use the title, Empress. Boss Zhang Chen, can you tell me what kind of hero this, Empress, is? Different from the last crusade, this time Zhang Chen really attracted everyone's attention. 3 kilometers outside Anchusha's territory. Ying Yinmen opened her mouth slightly and looked at the name at the top of the list in disbelief. She thought of countless possibilities, but she didn't think of Zhang Chen. Sister Meng, do you think classmate Zhang Chen is really just a commoner? He's not a descendant of some royal family living among the people, right? Meng Tian was also a little confused. This, maybe. Anchusha murmured, no wonder this guy asked me to go home and ask my mother for money. It turns out that he already knew that he was at the top of the list. Ah, my 500,000 spiritual stones. But this is not a bad thing. I wanted to give him spiritual stones before, but he didn't want them. This time, I will help the poor as a young lady, hee. Lin Mo's body swayed, and with the help of the hero beside him, he barely managed to avoid falling. How could it be him? The person who caused me to lose millions of spiritual stones was actually a commoner. He still remembered the scene when he arrogantly recruited Zhang Chen yesterday. Thanks to me for letting him become my sheep number. Thinking about it now, I just want to find a crack in the ground and crawl into it. Damn, who is this guy? With a pair of centaur leaders, and now a hero who is at least an outstanding level, I'm afraid the strength is still higher than mine. You can go back and forth to Blue Star the day after tomorrow. You must check his background carefully. Lin Mo forced himself to calm down and suddenly broke into a cold sweat. Fortunately, the recruitment order was bought by Li Much's SB. If I go to conquer Zhang Chen's territory, I'm afraid it will end in the same way. The best outcome is that both sides lose. Thinking of this, Lin Mo secretly made a calculation. A good man doesn't suffer the consequences of his life. Do you want to get a city relocation order first to move the territory? With my strength, I can easily win the position of mayor in any novice town. There is no need to fight with these perverts in 10086 town. Quote. Compared with Lin Mo, the performance of dozens of other lords was even worse. They all gnashed their teeth. Zhang Chen. It's actually Zhang Chen. If you really are a member of the royal family like Ying Yinmen, I will admit it. But he is a commoner, why? A small number of them are second-generation leaders. Hundreds of thousands of spiritual stones may be a stretch, but they may not be able to raise another sum of spiritual stones after returning to Blue Star. But most of them really went bankrupt, and even sold off all the properties in Blue Star for the battlefield of all races. Sudden, a little lord's eyes were full of madness. It's all Zhang Chen's fault. It's all Zhang Chen's fault. If it weren't for Zhang Chen, Big Brother Yinmen would be the top of the list, and we'd already made a lot of money. This statement was immediately echoed by many people. Although Zhang Chen deserves to die, we don't have to let him die. Yes, as long as he can return our spiritual stone, I will forgive him. How can we just return the principal? We also deserve the 28% odds. What if Zhang Chen doesn't give it? No, who gave him the courage to offend so many of our lords at the same time? Sudden, a cold voice came. If you can't afford to lose, don't gamble. Anchusha took a step forward. Who dares to say a bad word about Zhang Chen again? A second-generation leader looked unhappy. Anchusha, what do you mean? If I remember correctly, you also suppressed Ying Yinmen. Anchusha sneered. So what if I suppress you? I'm willing to admit defeat. Have you not weaned yourself yet? Don't you even understand this? Another lord shouted. What nonsense are you talking about, Anchusha? How could we be here if you hadn't summoned us? If we hadn't come here, we wouldn't have seen Ying Yinmen's strength, let alone suppressed all our belongings. So, you have to bear the responsibility for our losses. Giggle. Anchusha laughed angrily. Too lazy to talk nonsense to these gamblers who couldn't afford to lose, get out of my territory. The lord's complexion changed drastically and he was about to have a seizure. But another faint voice came. According to what you say, I am also responsible. He turned to look. Ying Yinmen stepped forward gently and stared at him calmly. He opened his mouth, finally remembering Meng Tian's terror, and laughed dryly. Haha, big brother, if it's wrong for you to be strong, then there's nothing right in the world. You also know that I am strong. Ying Yinmin laughed. Zhang Chen's hero's combat power is still higher than that of Sister Meng. Who gave you the courage to question him? The second-generation leader looked stunned, and then said with a face full of reluctance. But you are a descendant of the royal family, and he is just a commoner. Ying Yinmin interrupted him. If you have nothing to do, disappear as soon as possible. If you have time to play tricks, wouldn't it be nice to upgrade? Under the pressure of Ying Yinmin, including Lin Mo, the lords left in despair. But they couldn't hide the unwillingness in their eyes. And Chusha then sighed. They are obsessed with profit. These gamblers who have lost everything will probably not give up. I have to remind Zhang Chen. Ying Yinmin said. It's mediocre not to be envied by others. There are more monks than meat on the battlefield of all races. If you are afraid of trouble, you might as well return to Blue Star as soon as possible to retire. Ahem. Meng Tian leaned close to Ying Yinmin's ear and whispered, Your Highness, there are more wolves than meat. And Chusha smiled and said, Thank you so much this time, Sister Ying. By the way, I'm 19 years old, so it's okay to call you sister. Ying Yinmin said excitedly. Then I will call you Sister Chusha. Meng Tian whispered again. If your highness likes this little girl, you can find her family and ask her to be a maid for you. And, your highness, you are only 18 years old. Ying Yinmin. Shish, lower your voice, do you want me to be your sister? Meng Tian had no choice but to shut up. Ying Yinmin smiled and said. Sister Chusha, you must have lost all your money. Sister will give you some pocket money first. If you don't have enough, ask for it again. Lord Ying Yinmin will send you 1 million spiritual stones. Close black lens bracket. Then he waved his hands coolly. Sister is leaving. And Chusha was stunned as she watched immortal Qin Tiang turn into black spots. Calling sister is 1 million spiritual stones. Does this guy have a mine at home? Hundreds of meters in the air. Ying Yinmin flew side by side with Meng Tian and said angrily. Sister Meng, it must be Zhang Chen who snatched the epic boss before us. I took advantage of all the benefits, but asked me to wipe his ass. Ahem. Meng Tian coughed lightly and reminded, Your Highness, be careful with your words. This hero's combat power list is due to the carelessness of my subordinates. Meng Tian took the initiative to take responsibility. I just found out through the aura technique that Lin Mo's outstanding hero combat power is not high, so I relaxed my vigilance. But I didn't expect that the deepest hidden one, it's that Zhang Chen. Ying Yinmin consoled him. Although Sister Meng is only at level 7, including 2 pieces of epic equipment, her combat power is already as high as 125 stars. In this way, Zhang Chen either has an epic hero, or he makes a desperate move and upgrades his outstanding hero to level 15. Meng Tian sighed. No matter what the possibility is, this Zhang Chen cannot be underestimated. I was the one who underestimated him before. Hearing this, Ying Yinmin rolled his eyes. Since Sister Meng recognizes Zhang Chen's strength, can I accept him as a vassal lord? Meng Tian was speechless. His Highness had been preparing the ground for a long time, and it turned out that he was waiting for her here. Tip. If you rank first in this hero power ranking, you will be rewarded with an excellent treasure chest 1 and a reputation 200. Close black lens bracket. A beam of light wrapped around the excellent treasure box and fell down, and was directly taken into the Lord's space by Zhang Chen. 200 reputation points. An outstanding treasure chest is no longer in Zhang Chen's eyes. But 200 reputation points are a good thing. Not only can reputation be used to purchase rare treasures in the Hall of Reputation, but a high reputation can also trigger various events more easily, such as caravan passing by, strong men defecting, etc. The reminders from heaven did not stop. Tip. You won the top spot on the hero power list. Your bet amount was 10,000, accounting for 99.01% of the winning amount, and you received 4,752,480 spirit stones. 4.75 million spiritual stones. With the huge sum of money in his pocket, Zhang Chen would be lying if he said he wasn't excited. He has never been richer. Including the 126 pieces of fine equipment sold last night and the hundreds of spiritual foods just sold, the spiritual stones in my hand have already exceeded the 5 million mark. Of course, there are more places to spend money. Strengthen the equipment and the flowing palm skill book. Get a few more epic troops. Or strengthen the farmland and kitchen, or build the Tianyan pavilion. The Empress was close to Zhang Chen and immediately sensed something unusual about Zhang Chen. Lord, you seem very excited. You'll be excited too later. Why? Because. Zhang Chen paused and said relaxedly. I decided to build Tianyan pavilion. In the end, Zhang Chen decided to use most of the funds to build Tianyan pavilion. After all, as the Empress's own epic military building, it can summon 9 legendary military units, 9 Heaven's Saint Princess, and an unlimited number of Tianyan Pavilion disciples. When she heard that she was going to build her former sect, the Empress was naturally overjoyed. Thank you Lord. Tip. If you decide to build Tianyan Pavilion, the Empress favorability will be +1 due to gratitude, and the current favorability is 91 points. Close black lens bracket. It took millions of spirit stones to increase the Queen's favorability by 1 point. It was really expensive. After thinking about it, Zhang Chen opened Anchusha's chat box. Zhang Chen, have you gone bankrupt? Anchusha. Zhang Chen, do you need me to lend you some money? I only need 3 cents per day. Anchusha. Screenshot click to view, see for yourself. 1 million spiritual stones. Zhang Chen almost screamed out in surprise. Didn't Anchusha beat Yin Man? Why did she still have 1 million spirit stones? Zhang Chen. Where did it come from? Anchusha. It was given to me by Sister Ying. I have no money, so I can only accept this sister. Seeing Anchusha's explanation, Zhang Chen almost felt depressed. He was in the right place at the right time and worked hard to earn a few million spiritual stones, but he was given 1 million spiritual stones as a meeting gift. He hesitated for a moment. Zhang Chen, do me a favor. Anchusha. Say, Zhang Chen, ask me if Ying Yinman is short of a younger brother. Anchusha shocked face, oh, comma. Before returning to the territory, Zhang Chen passed by the centaur's lair. In one day, the nest could recruit 6 centaur warriors. Zhang Chen recruited them all, and then used the enhanced souls of the troops to upgrade them all to excellent quality. The level 5 centaur leader is very good at guarding resource points. Another 10 minutes passed. Zhang Chen jumped off Long Ju's back. Finally arrived at home, he stretched out and said to the girls, "Thank you for your hard work. Now you can move freely. It's time to clear monsters and practice. You can take a rest if you want." Yes, Long Ju, Cynthia, and Giselle left the territory to go out to kill monsters, while the Empress continued to practice. That's the good thing about high-level arms, you don't have to worry about them at all. Zhang Chen stretched out his hand and pointed. Boom. The huge corpse of the epic tiger monster fell on the central square of the territory. When several farmers saw this, they stepped forward to break it down skillfully. But he was stopped by Zhang Chen, etc. It is such a waste to let ordinary farmers decompose the corpse of an epic boss. He thought for a while and took out a recruitment order from the warehouse. Ordinary recruitment order plus after use, an ordinary farmer can be recruited. In the battlefield of all races, there are 2 ways to recruit farmers. The first is to consume a certain amount of food and energy, recruit in residential areas, and require a certain time. The second is to use the recruitment order, which can recruit instantly. When Zhang Chen upgraded one book within half an hour, he was mistakenly thought to have carried a large number of recruitment orders so that he could collect enough resources. The recruitment order is not a precious item, but there were quite a few of them in the wave of dark beasts yesterday. However, the high-quality recruitment order is different. Click on the plus sign. Strengthening Direction 1 Elite Recruitment Order, consuming 50 Spirit Stones. Strengthening Direction 5 Legend Recruitment Order, consumes 500,000 Spirit Stones. Consume 500,000 Spirit Stones, choose the Strengthening Direction 5, the Legendary Recruitment Order. We were too short of money before, so we didn't even consider strengthening farmers. Now that he has money, he doesn't mind getting it done in one step. Legend has it that the order to recruit citizens is entirely golden, with a farmer carrying a golden pickaxe carved on it. Carrying a golden pickaxe to farm the fields. Zhang Chen complained, and then lightly tossed. Recruit. Soon, The farmer on the recruitment order walked out of the summoning door. This is a middle-aged uncle with a simple face, but his eyes are as calm as water, which reminds people of an idiom, great wisdom is like a fool. The uncle was obviously a native of 10,000 Races battlefield, and was not surprised at all by his situation. After seeing Zhang Chen, he immediately kowtowed. My dear fellow, pay homage to the Lord. The uncle's temperament was completely in line with Zhang Chen's psychological expectations. Get up, you don't have to make any big bows from now on. What satisfied Zhang Chen the most was that he had no name. From now on, please call me Nong Yi. What a good name. Nong Yi praised, thank you, sir. It's nice to talk to. Zhang Chen was even more satisfied with Nong Yi. Open black lens bracket Nong Yi close black lens bracket. Race. Human race. Grade 1. Quality. Golden Legend. Combat Strength. 7. Characteristics. Shen Nong Model Worker. Shen Nong, when engaged in production activities such as collection, decomposition, and mining, the work efficiency is increased by 10 times, the output is increased by 5 times, and there is a 10% chance that the quality will be improved by 1 level, not exceeding the legendary quality. Model Worker. Under his leadership, the work efficiency of farmers in the territory increased by 20%. This characteristic of Shenong simply violates the law of conservation of matter. And the character of a worker is equivalent to a little hero. The combat power is also good, with an initial 7 stars, which is at least much stronger than his lord. Nong Yi, you first decompose this tiger monster. Nong Yi looked at the corpse of the tiger demon and said in shock. Epic monster hero. Lord, what a great trick. After saying that, Nong Yi waved his hand and sprinkled a ray of green light, wrapping the demon corpse in it. Suddenly, a series of prompts sounded. Decompose to obtain tiger meat. Shenong will take effect, the output will increase by 5 times, and you will obtain tiger meat epic *5. Decompose to obtain tiger bones. Shenong will take effect, the output will increase by 5 times, and you will obtain tiger bones epic *5. Decompose to obtain tiger whip. Shenong will take effect, the output will be increased by 5 times, the quality will be improved by 1 level, and tiger whip legendary *5 will be obtained. Open black lens bracket breakdown, close black lens bracket. In less than a minute, a tiger demon weighing more than 10 tons turned into various materials. With the blessing of Shen Nong, a total of 1,500 pieces of tiger meat, 200 pieces of tiger bones, 5 tiger skins, and 5 tiger whips were obtained. It is also mixed with 1/10 of the legendary quality ingredients and materials. It's crazy. You know, these are at least epic quality materials. Zhang Chen sighed. With these ingredients alone, the 500,000 spirit stones just spent have already paid back. What surprised Zhang Chen the most was that the tiger whip actually triggered Shenong's advanced effect, reaching legendary quality. Tiger Whip Legend, a gas station for men, a beauty salon for women. Feel the effect yourself. Zhang Chen himself will definitely not be able to use it, for sure. But it is said that tiger whips can definitely be sold for sky-high prices. Nong Yi, you did a good job. Nong Yi quickly said humbly. Your Majesty, thank you very much. After putting all the materials into the warehouse, Zhang Chen opened the Empress panel. After level 10, the Empress combat power has reached a terrifying 234 stars. After admiring the terrifying attributes of the Empress for a while, Zhang Chen opened the Hero Building column. Tianyan Pavilion, a military building that can recruit Judean Holy Lady and Tianyan Pavilion disciples. Required materials. Tianyan Wood Epic *2000, Xuanian Stone Epic *1000, Star Gold Epic *1000 Energy *100,000, covering an area of 1,000 square meters. Tianyan Wood and Xuanian Stone are 2 materials that can be strengthened with ordinary wood and stone. As for Star Gold, since ordinary iron ore won't work, if my prediction is correct, gold mine should be needed. After thinking about it, Zhang Chen turned on the regional channel. Zhang Chen, I want to buy the specific coordinates of the gold mine for 10,000 spirit stones. Pay after confirming that it is correct. First come, first served. Although it is a rare resource, there must be gold mines in the novice town. It's just that the area has been open for a short time, and his territory has not been discovered yet. Uva, after such a long time, Boss Zhang Chen finally bubbled up. Honey, come out and see God. Boss Zhang Chen, can you tell me what was found in the Excellence treasure box? With Mr. Zhang Chen's luck, there won't be any epic items this time, right? Wow, there was an E-level green waters and green mountains in front of me, but I chose psychic inspiration. If God gives me another chance. My little sister is 18 years old and has fair skin and beauty. Does Brother Zhang Chen need a bed warmer? Brother upstairs, please take a step to speak. He is now a man of the hour in 10086 town. As soon as it bubbles up, it immediately attracts countless onlookers. Wei Ming. Awesome. I remember that gold mines themselves are rare quality resources. Could it be that Boss Zhang Chen has issued rare architectural drawings? The area opened for just one day. The title of Wei Ming, the second generation leader, changed from Zhang Chen to Brother Zhang Chen, and now to Big Brother Zhang Chen. Zhang Chen. Brother Wei is very knowledgeable. It is indeed needed by the construction. There is nothing to hide about this, anyone who has been to junior high school can guess it. However, no matter how imaginative they were, they could never guess that what Zhang Chen wanted to build was not a rare building, but an epic military building. Wei Ming. Brother Zhang Chen, what are your coordinates? The location of the gold mine cannot be too far away from you. Zhang Chen. Any gate. Wei Ming. Hey. Any door. Boss Zhang Chen is awesome. Could it be that the excellent treasure box was just opened? Ying Yinmin suddenly appeared. Are you selling any door? I want 1 million spiritual stones. Zhang Chen almost couldn't breathe. In Blue Star, the price of any door is about 100,000 spirit stones. The reason why Ying Yinmin offered such a high price was because he could only carry 10 squares of props to and from Blue Star each time. It's so inhumane. When facing rich people, Zhang Chen must also look kind and cheerful. Zhang Chen. Young Yinmin boss is awesome. I can still use any door this time. I will definitely contact the boss next time. Ying Yinmin. Zhang Chen, you have gained a lot today. If you have any high-level props that you don't need, you can sell them to me. The price will guarantee your satisfaction. This is doable. He currently has dozens of idle rare and outstanding equipment. Zhang Chen. Add a friend first. I'll sort it out and send it to you tonight to see what you need. Ying Yinmin. Okay. Wei Ming. Brother Zhang Chen, please add me as well. Zhang Chen thought for a while. Okay. Although this Wei Ming is the second generation leader, he is a pretty good person initially. In this way, Zhang Chen's friend list increased to 4 people, and Chusha, Tushan Yuyu, Ying Yinmin, and Wei Ming. Add friends as soon as you hear it. The other lords suddenly became energetic. Boss Zhang Chen, can you add me? My surname is Zhang too, maybe we are long-lost brothers. Brother Zhang Chen needs a sister, right? Hurry up and add me as a friend. Don't call me brother, let me call you daddy. Zhang Chen sighed. It's all a sin of money. Sudden. He-chi. Boss Zhang Chen, I once accidentally discovered a gold mine. If Boss Zhang Chen needs it, I will take a photo for you first. Zhang Chen's eyes lit up to find a clue so quickly. Zhang Chen. Okay, I've finished taking my private photos. Things were going so smoothly, Zhang Chen was in a good mood. Can just close the regional channel. And Chusha made a video request. As soon as the connection was connected, and Chusha said solemnly. Zhang Chen, I don't know what you want the gold mine for, but you must not go to that He-chi's territory. Zhang Chen asked strangely, why? And Chusha, well, He-chi is also the second generation leader. He is one of the lords I summoned today to jointly annihilate the epic boss. You appeared in the hero battle list and made these guys bankrupt. They are trying to figure out how to get revenge on you. This is most likely a trap. Against me. Zhang Chen was overjoyed. So, my 10,000 spirit stones can be saved. And Chusha was stunned for a moment, then said helplessly. Classmate Zhang Chen, the clarity of your thinking actually made me right. They have dozens of lords. If they really unite, you will face dozens of heroes and thousands of soldiers at the same time. During the day, if Sister Ying wasn't of noble status, I might not be able to deter these guys. Zhang Chen smiled and said, your name is Sister Wen, you are so smooth. And Chusha said angrily, I'm telling you seriously, don't forget what is the most important quality of a lord. It's prudent. Zhang Chen stopped joking. Don't worry, I have a sense of discretion on this matter. I won't act rashly until I'm completely sure. And Chusha breathed a sigh of relief. That's good, I believe you are not an impulsive person. After disconnecting the video, Zhang Chen raised his hands to Tianyi. God forbid this is really a trap. He had never prayed so fervently. 10,000 spiritual stones is a small matter, but energy is a big deal. How much energy can dozens of lords, dozens of heroes, and thousands of soldiers provide me? It's really exciting. If God wants Zhang Chen to perish, he must first make him crazy. He Chi said impassionedly. The gold mine is located in a valley with only 2 entrances. As long as we can invite you to enter the urn, Zhang Chen will be unable to fly. But his hero. Before a lord could finish speaking, he was interrupted by He Chi. So what if it's really an epic hero? I'm waiting for thousands of soldiers to gather fire. Not to mention epic heroes, even legendary heroes have to kneel. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.